penis size is a cultural preference. And believe it or not, for the ancient Greeks, the smaller the better. Now you may have seen sculptures of nude men from ancient Greece, like this one, this one, this one, or this one, just to name a few. And you may have noticed that despite their well-defined muscles and their perfectly proportioned limbs, they are usually depicted with a small, flaccid penis. And as this article from Artsy notes, this kind of seems at odds with the massive bodies and mythically large personalities that they accompany. So why are they being depicted this way? Apparently, in the ancient Greek world, large penises were not a cultural preference. They weren't considered desirable or something to be proud of or indicative of manliness. Instead, it was a small penis that was considered an element of the ideal male in Greek eyes. It was considered a badge of the highest culture and a perfect model of civilization. Now, there is a reason for this. That being that less respectable men were depicted with large penises. Think here, lustful, depraved demigods which were half man and half animal, who were incapable of exercising any kind of restraint, and keep in mind restraint was highly commended in the Greek world. In Greek comedy, fools would often have large genitals, which was a sign of stupidity. And whenever Greek artists were depicting Egyptians, who were apparently long-time enemies of the Greeks, they were also given huge genitals to demean them. So essentially, because Greek society portrayed large genitals as a sign of stupidity or lack of restraint, it meant that by contrast, a small phallus indicated that its owner possessed intelligence and self-control. Now, I find this really interesting that the ancient Greeks relied on a physical part of the body, which someone has no control over the size of, to communicate ideas about a person's personality. Now, obviously today in our modern Western society, things have changed. This sexual health specialist says that around half of penis owners are not happy with its size and wish that it would be bigger. Now that is probably a different and long conversation in itself, and if you're interested, we will explore it further. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to hear about it. But what's so interesting is that different cultures attach different meanings to the same thing, in this case the size of a penis. What was celebrated by ancient Greeks isn't the same as what is celebrated in our modern Western culture. And what we celebrate and give positive meaning to is again likely different to other communities around the world. Let us know your thoughts about this in the comments, and if you have any other topics that you'd like us to cover. And as always, like and follow if you want to see more videos like this one.